PP are soon to be what seems to be staples in these coming seasons. Both of them doing great in this season just as they were in the previous. They're going ham right from the get-go with a couple bombs, and Syrup trying to figure his way through them.
Yeah, this definitely will be a bit of a more deliberate match here. Both of these players are going to take their time a little bit, but Syrup definitely the one to hold in. He loves going in.
Oh yeah, he's going to try and force you to block and then mix up your shield as much as possible when he goes in, when you are forced to defend. Yet Deltaforce trying to find more offense into his game plan, inject more life into some of his traps and setups. And if he's able to close out some interactions with stocks instead of just damage, we're going to be seeing a different Deltaforce from Winners Final.
Yeah, absolutely. Just detonating that bomb. I love doing that with fire moves. It is so funny. Oh my gosh, perfect angle there. Syrup still having a lot of momentum, but Deltaforce kind of putting a stop to it with these aerials. This Nair especially has been a thorn in Syrup's side thus far.
It's so interesting to see Deltaforce not pull bomb as often as I'm used to seeing. I mean, Syrup is doing a great job of both detonating it with PK Fire, as mentioned, as well as just getting rid of it completely. But that F2 will get rid of Syrup completely, catching the roll in as soon as that bomb was thrown, and Deltaforce, despite being at 157 and despite being at 0, is now a small lead at 5%.
Man, something about Link slicing Ness's head like a cantaloupe. I don't know, man. That's a little graphic for me in my Eve 10 plus game. But I don't know. I guess Sakurai's fine with it.
Ooh, a couple back airs leading into that up B, which is good damage, and maybe a edge guard gets the second to last hit of up B, but not the final hit, not the one that counts.
Still taking a ton of damage is Syrup, trying to rack this back up with some aerial trades. That back air is enormous. Very good move for Ness, and catching on to that dash and jump. Yup, good catch.
Scouting out the bomb recovery and scouting out these nairs. Any trade with weak nair for strong back air is going to be a trade in favor of Syrup. Yeah, this is where basically we were prior. Deltaforce had extreme percent, Syrup just over 100. And Deltaforce is the one that takes stocks first.
Okay,
55 is the magic number. The magic number for the kill on the dash attack. Insane how that move got buffed.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a great tool for Ness. Syrup ain't complaining, that's all I know.
Oh yeah, I've never heard a Ness main complain about their moveset. Only some specific matchups involving swords most of the time, but he's able to. Syrup has shown no problem of getting in onto Deltaforce. 146.
What do we got?
Plenty of moves trying to bait Syrup into coming in prematurely, and he does so effectively with that up tilt.
Dang, that up tilt is definitely a staple of Link's tool set there. It just covers so much, so many options. Killing, comboing, just great move, great move.
Wow, he missed the down tilt, which is huge, and instead is going to eat so much damage off the strong boomerang. A trade off the down air. Deltaforce looking for more, but not able to find it out. The ledge jump, that was such a quick decision on Syrup's part, but I mean, they're both largely back to neutral.
Yeah, back to neutral indeed. However, these ledge traps are always dangerous against Link. Deltaforce kind of giving up a little bit of space, and the same is true for Ness. Link has to recover at one angle there, and Syrup's like, all right, bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
That's just it. Like, sorry, man. I know where you're going to be. It's over.
Yeah, that's I'm glad that we saw Syrup tilt a little bit more in the direction of I'm going to try and pressure ledge more and more, and not just with the yo-yo, because it looks like Deltaforce was really effectively playing around that. Instead, he was looking for ledge trumps, he was looking for edge guards, looking for PK Fire, and at that time looking for the ledge drop, neutral air to close out the game.
Yeah. We're still on a mini screen at the moment. We'll get that sorted for you, but Mini Ness down air attempt, almost
if Ness was
happening.
bigger, it would have hit.
Yeah.
If he was full screen.
Yeah, that's actually true. I 100% agree with that. It killed last night when I was commentating,
I've never been wrong.
Oh. Very
the
nice,
magnet
yeah.
is crazy. I mean, you mentioned that prior, but that was a long reach.
Yeah, the horizontal magnets especially are just very strong for Link. However, no amount of magnets is going to save you from that, so you have to do a bomb recovery.
There was a lot of layers to that attempt from Syrup, but kind of overcomplicated it with the auto cancel there into an up air instead.
Bro, just grab it. Okay, that works.
Bro, just grab him is exactly right.
Yeah.
Sometimes Syrup was just overcomplicating his punishes and missed the grab.
Nah, it worked out. I mean, he pressured the shield and then forced the roll. It worked out fine, but bro, just grab him is definitely what I think whenever I see Syrup play.
Speaking of grabs, here comes Deltaforce with a grab of his own and an F2 on the on the run out of invincibility at those high percents. You don't get nearly as much as you do at low percents. And thus Syrup holding that big old sword for it.
It's actually wild how Psy-Magnet's hitbox kind of nullifies certain projectiles, like the Link boomerang. It's like a reflector, but it's not, you know?
It doesn't reflect, it just repeats over and over. Like I think every 3 frames, which makes it
pretty darn good.
Pretty good out of 10, I will say.
It also stalls him like Peach Float, so that's pretty good.
Same thing, good stuff for Link can also be seen all over the place.
Ooh,
like that massive forward air. That one did get buffed, but didn't need to. It's been killing early for the entirety of this game.
Yeah, that thing does like over 20% and kills you at like 70 no matter what character you are. It's actually crazy.
Oh, okay. That can of attack. I like the idea there where you think, oh yeah, Syrup's going to try and come up, maybe go for an instant yo-yo, maybe scout something with like a jump and you can catch him with that. But Syrup going for that shield, gets the kill off of it, but it's now on Deltaforce to see how well he can play with this speed.
Double up tilt into air dodge read. I liked that a lot.
Yeah.
Hot stuff, the rollback to avoid a grab attempt. Delta definitely going for those nairs. That's the old reliable for Link, but can't get too predictable because wow, like barely making it past.
Yeah, dying down and away and then immediately up being to get out of the danger zone and even get a reversal going.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, that was such a smart extension from Deltaforce, and he still hits him with the down air.
That was a ton of damage, but it could have been stopped.
Oh,
I'm surprised he didn't detonate the bomb as well, but when he had the chance to. But either way, his 146 was starting to get to extreme percent, and extreme victory is incoming.
Yep, okay, forward throw. Not quite up throw range at the moment, but we're getting there, and Bro, PK Fire. Sorry, man, Fire blows up bombs.
He bounced that ball straight down to where it bounced high enough to where it intercepted
at the moment, but we're getting there, and
down and into the path of PK Fire where he blew himself up. Like, if that's not, like, even some trigonometry going on here, I don't know what is.
And even if he didn't, he was there with the down B detonate. He did do it manually as well, so. I mean, Deltaforce is covering all options in that scenario, but does not cover the banned small battlefield option, as you would like to call it.
Please. This just looks like where Syrup wants to go all the time, always.
Oh my gosh, that trade. Definitely not in Ness's favor, and Deltaforce getting a lot of momentum off of that.
I like this stuff.
Ooh, short hop aerials coming out. Ness loves jumping, and Deltaforce is definitely keeping that in mind.
Down tilts the bomb to pop it up, and
you didn't used to be able to do that. The angle that down tilt sent was too forward. Interesting.
Dude, that is some new technology over here from Deltaforce, and it's the little things that sometimes make the most difference, the consistent things, and nothing more consistent at killing than Link F Smash in a lot of regard. So, hey, that's a lead coming out from Deltaforce, who's looking mighty good in this game 3, and in this split rubber game, whoever gets counter pick advantage may be huge.
Oh my gosh. Wow, honestly, just so much momentum from the hitboxes that Deltaforce was throwing out. That is such a good landing option. It's basically clouds, you know?
Yeah, but you fall faster and it's lagless.
Yeah. Oh man, but a great up smash. Syrup always has those up smashes on deck. He knows exactly when to let that rip. So he definitely has a great opportunity to make things back.
He finds his way back on stage, and another punish with down air, which again, plenty of damage. Syrup just takes the grab, just grab him forehead.
Yeah, true.
Yep. Just grab him
forehead.
Grab him.
Oh.
Now this is the classic, but
they're just rolling around.
He detonated the bomb too early and didn't expect Syrup to pick an option, just immediately buffer it. But I mean, the spaghetti still falls in the favor of Link. Usually the spaghetti situations end up being Ness favored because of how quick and big his hitboxes are. But when you've got a pretty relatively quick anti-air that's a disjoint, kind of checkmate.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, that PK Fire landed. That would have been curtains for Delta.
Wow, the jump on into the air dodge. Avoiding the ledge completely, as it looks like Syrup was not ready for that one at all. 50% as the neutral Deltaforce is just changing up his timings all over the place, and Syrup is one step behind or one step too far ahead.
I can't believe it. He had it scouted completely, but he still gets that pickup with the back air, as he so often does. Now Syrup has to make this comeback, or else Deltaforce has won the flex game.
That's a big one to win, and does he closes out with that bomb throw, and he was ready to follow up and punish the air dodge as well. An almost all or nothing play, but when Ness is that deep off stage, his double jump is extremely slow, so the bomb would cover that regardless. And if he decided to go for the PSI magnet, the bomb would hit him or hit the magnet, and he could react to that either way and follow up with a forward air.
Yeah. Honestly, it is so cool to see Link come into his own with new technology, if that makes sense. We've seen so much of the same stuff from Link over the years, and with just two small changes, you make his grab a normal grab, and you make his bomb a remote bomb. Suddenly, a whole new world opens up for the character, and Deltaforce is showing us exactly what we want to see, but Syrup wants to put a stop to it. Let's see how he does.
Going to PS2, back to the bigger version of these biplats. The change can matter certain. I mean, Syrup won on this stage.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to see what the gameplay changes are going to be. A clean way to edge guard is certainly a way to do so.
He's just better Falcon.
He's just better Falcon. That's so true. He's got the flashing lights and everything.
Yeah, they're the same character. They have down air. His back air is knee.
It's basically the same thing.
Moving on. Here we are. Syrup with a pretty comfortable lead here. Delta can definitely make this back, especially with some off-stage momentum. Great up smash attempt, but perhaps the up tilt would have been a little bit wiser in that scenario. Wow.
Okay, dribbling his own bomb, attempting to find another anti-air. Deltaforce is in a pretty good spot given how early he dropped this stock. He needs to stop fishing for up smash.
Yeah, a little bit.
60% isn't nothing, but it's also not something you can, it's something you can come back from. Now we're reaching these big red percents, and you're feeling a little bit less good about the spot that you're in.
Oh man, yeah, maybe just waiting for the up tilt would have been a better choice in that scenario, but Delta still looking for the kill, and Syrup has just racked up so much. Yeah.
And a whole stock lead at this point. Game 4 looking rough for Deltaforce, who is still at a game lead, but in a big stock hole at this point.
Okay. Oh, F-tilt just a little bit off the mark to secure that stock. Syrup wants to get as much damage as he can at this juncture. But Deltaforce really wants to put a stop to it. How is he going to get the kill, though?
And the evasiveness of Syrup, he's just in the right place at the right time or the wrong time if you're Deltaforce, and this damage isn't going to stop.
Wise to not go for the yo-yo, but commits to it that time, and a giant sword to the skull is what he receives.
A big enough brain for a big enough sword. See how much what Deltaforce has in the tank in this game 4, or how he's trying to play this game 4 to see, hey, how much data can I collect? How much am I willing to expend? Or am I just trying to go for my bread and butters and think about game 5?
Yeah. You gotta think about it now, no matter what happens, because it is 2-2, and it is your counter pick. Good luck, sir.
Bomb on stage, no way to recover. Game 5.
Yep. All right, yeah, I'm
Mushroom
interested.
Kingdom. Oh,
Town and City, yeah. Yeah, Mushroom Kingdom U would be pretty dope. I don't know, man. Actually, Link would never make it up to that top platform. His jump height is so low. Anyway,
but
hypotheticals aside.
Stage.
Yeah, that's a different story. But you said earlier that Delta loves this stage, thinks it is very strong for Link. Ness is definitely like this stage too. So
this center platform is everything they want and more when it comes to the platform pressure. But Deltaforce spot dodging a ton in this early game. Like his center stage options were Nair or spot dodge, and Syrup was
just my gosh,
blowing him up
run.
for them.
What do you do after that? Okay, maybe it was only a double because he came back, but whatever.
Single, double, looking for the triple, looking for that third game on both of them. Again, scouting that roll in. Plenty of big blastos to survive that from center, but...
Oh! Yeah, trying that F-tilt. The F-tilt would have worked, but the old reliable bear, that's going to work even better.
The bear catching the jump out of the corner. Great drift on Syrup's part, mixing his way full forward, then back to the ledge. And,
man.
Couldn't keep up, and he's going to try really hard to keep up with his damage.
Bro, he is all over him. He knows exactly where he's going to be. Nice, nice. Wow, this back air pressure is just absurd.
And back air all over the place. Safe on shield, wants you to jump out of it. 96.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, he's jumping again. Syrup really scouting out these rolls, and that's what he wants, but at the same time, we found ourselves in a repeat of game 4 a little bit. Syrup having a little bit more endurance and a little bit more brutality than Deltaforce right now, but once he's able to take that stock, it's a new day for Deltaforce if he's able to find a way to close out and get something going for him. It really feels like Syrup has just dominated this entire game 4 and 5. That was almost like it was a completely different set from the first 3 games.
Yeah, seriously, but Deltaforce kind of slowly making some momentum back. Yep, yeah, it's just like getting hit by small PK fires, not insane combos. It might be too little too late at some point, but if Deltaforce can make something happen quickly, yeah. No, this is very dangerous. I like the idea, trying to get a nice reversal there. Nothing doing at the moment. One strong read could be all Deltaforce needs to kind of crawl back into this game. Still alive. Crawl stage F smash is not going to do it. Okay. He ended up behind him because that's what should have happened, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
This makes sense.
Okay, yeah. No, that is, that's tough.
Gaming.
That's tough.
That was gameplay, all right.
Yeah, that was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
What a bizarre way to have that set unfold. But, I mean, that's what I was saying a little earlier when it comes to both Syrup and Ness. They're just so good in scrambles, so good at awkward situations as both of them talk about it while on stage. And I mean, when you have tools like Ness back air and neutral air just at your disposal, up air while you're falling, forward air if they're in front of you, like all of Ness's arrows except maybe down air are just really freely able to press in any situation as long as you feel like, as long as you have your eye on your opponent and a goal in your mind.
Yeah.